Hi, good afternoon, Rahul. How are you?
Good afternoon, Ashutosh. Good afternoon. I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking me too. So, how's your
That
day going so far?
day is going in a good way. I'm doing everything, as usual. It's not a different day. So every day I'm taking sessions, making content, and also practicing my English. So yeah, that's my work throughout the day.
Oh, that's great to hear about your daily routine. So, now, of course, I'm curious to know about you. Would you love to tell me about yourself? So, it would be good for watchers.
About me, as an introduction, if I tell you, so my name is Rahul Doon. I think a lot of people will know about me, and if you don't, they don't know
Exactly.
that.
You are
So,
already known for many people all around the world.
for not everybody, you can say. So, my name is Rahul Doon, and I'm living in Jaipur with my family. I've just completed my graduation this year, and also I was doing a job, so this year I quit the job, and I started learning English because I thought that I have good enough time to explore things. So now in these days I'm learning English, and also I'm doing such a kind of self improvement things, doing meditation yoga for my mental health. So I want to be the more mentally fit.
Wow, that's great. Okay,
So
and tell
yeah.
me something about your hobbies. What do you like to do whenever you get free time? What are your
Whenever,
hobbies?
if I tell you about my hobby, so I love making content, and other thing, if I tell you, I love reading books. So I'm reading, whenever I get a free time. So reading books, making content, and also doing, some exercises. I'm doing like yoga, if I can tell you. But yoga is not that thing that I really, passionate about. But I love to, I'm really passionate about to do visualization, visualize our life, like what kind of life we want. So this is the thing that I really doing in my free time.
Yeah, so next follow-up question goes to you related to your reading skill. So how did you develop a reading skill? Because for me, personally, it's very difficult for me to read books or
Hmm.
complete books. So how did
Wait.
you develop that interest?
Yeah, if I tell you about my reading habit, so I developed this habit in 2021. In 2021, I was I think, yeah, that time I started reading self-help books because that before that, before Corona time, I was very shy and underconfident person. So you know what, as a school boy, when we come out from our school life, that time we start thinking that, oh, I have to do something. I'm not that much good, as a personality, or a personality is not that much good at that time. So I thought about that, and I start reading book, and because, before that I was consuming so much content about books, and watching content, watching documentaries. So I used to do those things, and after that I bought my first self-help books, and I found that book really helpful for me. So I had just started at that time.
So which was your first book?
First book was, I've been just reading this book. So that book was "You Can Heal Your Life" by Louis L. Hay. So this is wonderful book. Anybody, if they want to heal their life from childhood traumas, and all the, if somebody's facing problem with their own wrong belief system about themselves. So this book is really, I found this book really helpful for me.
Oh, that's great. Of course, reading is always great to, of course, to go, do well in
And
your life, and it is. Mhm.
yeah, and it's also depend on, it's also depend on person. Some person, found it really helpful, and some, for some person, it's not that much good. So it totally depend on person. But yeah, if you have a free time and you are in your college, that time you should go for it. You should read a lot of books, because we are reading books, and the author wrote this book after having so much experience of their life. So we should read a lot of books, I think. And I have read a lot of books. I think around 100 books I've read. Yeah, yeah. So that
Yes,
I found.
exactly.
Hmm. And
Mhm.
I found
So
myself
that's
that,
what
yeah,
it is.
after reading these books, I became that person that I am.
It is
We.
very important. Whatever you said, it holds a lot of experience. In a simple book, maybe this is the experience of 30 years, 40 years of writer. So we get a lot of insights out of it. And always this is like good leaders are always good readers. So
Hmm.
there's a
Hmm.
statement. But to be honest, for me, it's very difficult to read. But I read few books. Nowadays, I try to learn things by watching content, by listening to some documentaries, but reading is very important. Sometimes I read here and there,
Hmm.
but not
And
complete book.
it's also depend on time. Like nowadays I'm also in this this year or last year, I was I started doing job. So that time I've been not reading that much,
Mhm.
I'm not reading a lot, but when I started that time, I used to be passionate about that, books or reading books. So it depend on time. So if we have good proper free time, that time we should do this. As a college student, they have a lot of free time, so they should do this.
Exactly. It's all about time as well. If we do not have lesser time, it's very difficult. And second thing, it is all about your passion also. If somebody is passionate, then he will be able to find time here and there from his schedule. It's all about passion. But I would
Mm-hmm.
say if I'm not passionate about reading, I would always not give priority to the reading. But some people I have seen, even though they do job, but then also they are able to find time for reading. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
somehow actually, because they are very much passionate about reading, right?
And what passion, like how passion comes? Passion comes when we know what we want to do. We should have a goal. We should have proper knowledge about that thing. And if we are failing on that particular thing again and again, and after that we want to go there, this is our passion. Everybody is saying, I don't know what's my passion. So you have to consume content about that. You have to you have to get proper knowledge about that and just try to do that thing. If you are failing at that thing, after that, if you want to go there and you're in inside you, if something is pushing you to do that thing, that time this is your passion. In my case,
Exactly.
yeah, I can tell you that YouTube is my passion. Making content is
Mhm.
my passion, because I failed so many times, and after
Mm.
failing, I am here again, and this time I'm doing
Exactly. If you
little
fail, then you're ready to do like give a shot
same
again.
thing.
Means you're passionate about it. But some people they get failure and they leave it. It means they're not passionate at all. So it's all about trying multiple things. But if you after getting failure, also if you are getting interest to do it better, means you are passionate about it and you want to conquer this. So yes. So now coming to another question related to spoken English. So, how did you develop your spoken English, and what do you do to improve your spoken English, particularly nowadays?
When I started, if I tell you, step by step guide for all the viewers, that time I would like to tell you that first thing, we have to consume content. I did so many times. I started watching English content, I think 2021 or 2022. But that time I was just, I just started. That time I was not watching too much, but after time, I start watching a lot of content in English. So first, when we consume content, that time we would be more passionate about, as we discussed,
Mhm.
that we should consume more content. As all of the viewers who's watching us right now, so you are doing right thing. First, consume more content about spoken English, like how people are talking, how they are having conversations, and all about English. So first thing, we have to consume. And after, when we start when we have good amount of thoughts and knowledge about English, that time we can go for all the four fundamental things: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So by listening we can get knowledge, and we can also get, and we don't need much grammar, we just need tenses and modals, and after in a process we will learn all these things that required. So this is the first thing: consume too much content. Yeah, it's okay, it's not, take it as a box. What kind of content you are putting in that box in our mind, we will give that particular, it's like what you are taking, you will give that thing. So first thing, you have to
Yes.
take, or you have to consume lot of content.
Yeah,
Only
input matters a lot. If
input.
you are
Yeah.
taking right input, then only you can expect for the right output from yourself. If
And
you're watching videos in Hindi, Marathi, Bengali, Punjabi, then how can you expect speaking English?
So this is the first thing, first fundamental things or requirement. And after that, for grammar, we just need some grammar, just tenses and modals. And after the main thing where people are lacking on, they don't have much confidence. As I'm talking so much, with so much my subscribers, they even can't, talk in English. They always, when I told them that let's talk on call, they said me, Rahul, we are not that much, I'm not that much, comfortable with this language. I can't, tell you, I mean, I can't speak on call. So after that, when I told them that let's chat, let's talk in Hindi, that time they can
Mhm.
easily talking, they was talking with me.
Mm,
So this is the
exactly.
thing, and I made them comfortable that in this way you can easily do. First, it's not mandatory that हमको इंग्लिश ही बोलना है, पहले आप स्टार्ट करो हिंदी और इंग्लिश मिक्स में बोलने का, या जो भी आपकी लैंग्वेज है, मिक्स अप दोज लैंग्वेजेस, and eventually just try to force yourself to go from go on English from your native language. So in this way you can do. और यार ये तो चीजें ऐसी है जो हमको करनी पड़ेगी, मतलब we should push ourselves towards English.
Exactly. Yeah, if you want to be in a comfort zone, then it's very difficult to learn any language. We can start with the small chunks, small sentences, then we can use some proper words along with our language. 50-50 we can do, 50% Hindi, 50% English, and then later make sure that you are trying to reduce your own language and improving English. 75-25, then 80-20, 90-10. Then later,
Hmm.
of course, you would be able to speak 100% English as well.
And
But
I want to add something more, that what, a lot of people are really scared because they are having so much, they are having conversations on a different groups where people are talking on different topics. As a tutor or as a coaches, lot of us are also saying this thing that try to speak on different topics. But I think, what, as a beginner we should just watch or speak only about your particular niche. If I want to be a, I want to be a teacher, let's say, that time I need to learn about all the teaching stuff and all the teaching environment, school and coaching and institute. So this is the thing. If you want to be a politician, that time you have to know, much knowledge about all the vocabularies that are using in politics. So just be clarify yourself. If somebody, let's say like we are talking, we are having conversations. In my case, if somebody come to me and he says, Rahul, let's talk about democracy, let's talk about politics, I don't have much vocabularies about these kind of stuff. That time I will lack. So first thing, we have to focus on a particular niche in this way. And you know what,
yes.
all the viewers who's watching us right now, they are doing right things, because a lot of people are making conversation videos, and we all are talking about, mainly we are talking about spoken English, how we can learn English. So this is the good thing. As a beginner, they are watching, and at
Exactly.
least, yeah, at least watch 5, 10, as much as you can. Just watch conversation videos, watch lot of content. So
Yes,
लोग
exactly. It takes a long time in the beginning to build that confidence.
लोग बोलते हैं कि ज्यादा मत देखो, तुम्हारा दिमाग खराब हो जाने दो ना यार। दिमाग में इंग्लिश आने दो, जस्ट इंग्लिश जाने दो। सो दिस इज द यू नो ओनली
You
थिंग।
have to be crazy about it, of course. When I started as well, day, night, whole day, whole, like, from morning to the evening, I used to listen to English only. So that is very important. You have to surround yourself with this language because you're not living in America, or just you're not living in London or Australia. So you are living in India. So you're not going to have a society where you would listen to the people who would be speaking in English. Better to surround yourself with artificial environment of English. That is very, very important. So
Yeah, right.
yes, if they watch content, if they listen to English, people, that will help them to understand that how to do a general conversation. And of course, even though in Hindi also, if somebody is going to ask me to talk about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Clinton, or maybe Kamala Harris, I will not be able to speak because I don't have knowledge, right? So it's not all about language; it's all about knowledge. If you do not have knowledge on particular topic, you would not be able to speak in your own language also. But what people expect in English, that they want to, within 2 months they want to speak everything in English. How it is possible, right? You need to have a knowledge about all those things, that what is happening around, then only you can talk in English. And English is not your native language at all. Even though when you're not able to speak that in Hindi, how can you expect that in English in 2 months? That is the
Hmm.
wrong conception of people. They want to become native speaker in a short period of time, but that is not possible
That's not
actually.
bad. Yeah, yeah, right. You're right, actually.
Okay,
So,
so
hmm,
now,
yeah,
go
yeah,
on.
tell. Yeah, nothing. I'm just saying that this is the thing, and don't make excuses. A lot of people who's watching us right now, they are just lying down, on a bed, just watching. Oh, I'm watching. I'm practicing. Okay, you are just listening. You are just consuming content, but you have to put energy. Be energetic person and
Exactly.
say some good words to you in front of
Yes,
me.
nobody else is going to do for you.
And yeah,
Okay.
Ashutosh, everybody, they all are scared. We all are scared about something. All have insecurities about things. Sometimes I'm also feeling that, oh, Rahul, what's going on with me? Like, why you are not doing good things? Even I'm making mistakes. So it will happen in future also. And every, big people or they all making mistakes. So it's not a thing. And
It's
even,
been 4 years for me. Still, I'm making mistakes, but I'm not afraid of making mistakes. I know
hmm,
I'm not a native speaker of English, and it's pretty common, yeah. But I'm trying my
yeah.
level best to make it accurate as much as I can. It does not mean that I'll stop speaking English because I make mistakes. It
And
does not
yeah,
make any
and
sense.
now the thing you got is you can easily make conversation with anyone, no matter
Yes,
where are he from.
exactly. I
So,
can express my thoughts, and he can understand.
and that's the thing we need to have. You know, we don't
Exactly.
need to have
Later, this is a
conversation.
process. It will
Yeah,
continue whole life.
and 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 this is our work. We will do this thing. We will do YouTube. We will teach students. We will not go somewhere else and fight any such a different thing. So we have to we have to have the knowledge about what you will do in your future, and just try to learn about only those things, those
Right.
vocabularies.
Okay. So coming on to the next question related to YouTube. So give me some insights about YouTube, as you have been working on YouTube for a long, from the back or from the front, both, as you said. So like you used to create a thumbnail and you used to do all those stuff, and now you're working from the front on YouTube. So give me some insights how it works.
Yeah, it's totally depend on how much efforts we are giving and how much knowledge we have. Because in my case, I did lot of things on YouTube. I know everything about thumbnail making and editing also. So in this way, a lot of people are saying me that, Rahul, you are making good quality content, but I'm not getting that much views. So sometimes I'm thinking about it, like something is missing. I'm missing something. Not everything I know, but I'm in a process, and now I'm taking YouTube as a business and as my profession, and I'll do it rest of my life. So in this way I'm taking it, and every time I'm trying to be more better uh, at quality and also quantity and every knowledge and this type of stuff. And ask me about any other thing, like what do you want to ask about thumbnail, about editing. And I'm if I tell you about my editing, so I'm using Canva for my thumbnails. And I can show you, share screen, I can share, you know can I share
Uh-huh.
if you want?
So you use, yeah, exactly. We will do that later because it would
Okay,
be,
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. We can do it later.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
tell me.
means you are just trying all those things and you are managing. And tell me, like, how do you manage your time and how do you schedule your day? Because you're doing a lot of stuff nowadays.
Yeah,
How your day
yeah.
looks
I've
like and
also.
how do you
Hmm.
schedule your day?
Actually, you're bro. Like I know that what I will do next day, and I'm writing all the all the work that I'll do in this week and all these things. So I'm making to-do list, in I can say, for scheduling my all the work. And nowadays I'm thinking to make solo content more, because I found that a lot of people are making conversation video, and it's good. It's good for also viewers, but in my case I don't feel good. Sometimes I'm not feeling that much good, because having a conversation video, we have to have good amount of I mean internet connection good, and all the lighting and all these things. I'm not having good laptop, so my webcam is not that much good, my laptop camera. So that's why I'm feeling insecure or scared about it. So that's why I'm thinking to make solo content more. And nowadays I'm thinking to make content, kind of adding b rolls, like how I'm doing all works, my how I'm writing, how I'm reading, how I'm doing all these, all about English and also self improvement. So nowadays I'm doing this, and I'm having a lot of conversation videos also. A lot of people are there. And also, yeah, if I tell you, nowadays I started my paid classes. So I have five six
Wow,
six students now.
congratulations.
Yeah, six students now, and they are taking my one-on-one sessions. There I am giving them private sessions, and we are talking about different topics on a daily basis. And my purpose to just make them comfortable in this language, and all the things they want. I'm also giving self improvement tips and all these things. So I'm new
That's
here,
great.
in this. Yeah,
So
but
now you
I
are a spoken English trainer as well. You're conducting sessions for your students, right?
I'm not a trainer, but I can say like I'm helping
Of course.
as a
You are
friend.
their companion somewhat, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can say it. So in this way I'm doing. And in future definitely, because yeah, I'm here to make money also. I'm not here to just samaj seva or all these things, because I quit my job. I don't have money, resources to make money. So this is my only way. And let's see
Oh,
how
okay.
much money I make. We will
It's
discuss
up to
about my
you. If you
money.
want to do social service, you can do, of course.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
you
I'm
will
doing,
be able to
yeah.
become a good social
I'm doing
activist.
lot of people asking me about YouTube and about English. I'm saying I'm talking with them. So I'm doing Samaj Seva also, but this is not some
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. Of course, this the content also we create, that is also a kind of service for people. We are
And
providing service to them somewhat, right?
yeah, and you know what? Like, if somebody paying us that time, we will be more energetic. We will be more,
We
focused
will
on
take it
that.
seriously.
Seriously, yeah,
We
and
will make a
hmm,
time for them. Otherwise, what happens when they do not pay? We do not get seriousness, and it's
hmm,
very difficult to give them regular time. How? Like it's,
regular,
I think,
yeah.
next to impossible, of course.
Nobody can give us. Yeah, give them, and
So
we
when we
should.
charge, we get seriousness. Even though students become serious, they want to
Hmm.
take sessions. They want to ask you,
They
sir,
want
at what
to
time
because
you will take, sir, why
yeah,
aren't you available? But if you are doing it for free, they will say, it's okay, fine. They will say,
ah,
today I'm out, I'll be available
yeah, it's not a
tomorrow.
big,
Can we
yeah.
have session on Sunday only? So that's what it is. But when you
Hmm.
charge, they become more serious along with you.
So this is the thing, and I'm giving so much, worksheets that you should do this after next, tomorrow. I'll check that all these
Yeah,
worksheets. So
that's
in this
great.
way, they
Even though
are
you can give
repeating.
those worksheets to me, so I can solve and share with you. So I can learn a
Yeah,
lot
but
of stuff from you as well because I make
I,
many mistakes.
bro, like, yeah, we will discuss about it. Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so yes, coming to the final question of the piece of advice for the learners who are aspiring to become a better spoken English man or English speaker. So, what would be the, I would say, precise piece of advice for them?
practice is everything. Just practice and have aggression. We all know about Virat Kohli. He is very aggressive person.
Yes, you know
You
Hardik
know,
Pandya as well now.
Because and aggression is important. Show aggression on your work, not on people. That I can do. I have I have the power to do this thing. And English is not you, bro. We know that English is not that much easy. It's very
Mhm.
hard, to learn
Exactly.
this language. But when we committed to ourselves that yes, I'll do this, so then it's your responsibility. It's need to be more energetic and more aggressive about that. Every morning, it's your duty to wake up at at fixed time and just say that it's a new day and I'll go for my English and I'll get the fluency today. And every day is the new day, so just be more energetic,
Exactly.
more
It is.
positive as well as positive. A lot of people are so negative, yeah, they are saying so much negative things. Oh, even simultaneously they are also doing a lot of things, but after doing things they are saying, oh Rahul, like how I can
It
get
happens because they expect a lot in a short period of time. So you have to understand that patience matters a lot and everything takes time. Of course, if it is so easy, so everybody would be an international
Hmm,
speaker if they would be able to speak English in 2 months, right? Why
definitely.
there are only few wonderful communicators all around the world? Because they
Hmm.
have been working hard throughout their life, then only they are able to do it. If it is so easy, why we are not able to see a lot of great communicators everywhere? So they
Hmm.
are taking it cheaply. So we have to work hard. It is taking time, efforts. It is not rocket science, but at the same time, it is not so easy as well.
And as I found that being a YouTuber nowadays, consistency matter a lot. Consistency matter, and consistency is everything. We should put efforts every single day. And
Exactly.
I yeah, I started in June month, and that time I committed to myself that I'll make videos every single day. And just in 27 days, I got my first 1,000 subscribers. So
Wow.
that, yeah, in July, 1 July to 27 or 28th July, I got my 1,000 subscribers. And
Great.
yeah, in July month, I can show you even in July month I got good, uh, good output or result on my
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's all about consistency, man. Everywhere, not on YouTube, in your life also. If you're consistent for anything, of course, you are going to get great results for sure. So
Yeah.
consistency, practice, and motivation, passion, all these things are important. Dedication to become better in
Mhm.
anything.
If you are not showing, if you are not seeing the result, even after that you should go for that, continue it. Sometimes I'm thinking that, yeah, Rahul, you should do a job, but at the same time I denied myself to do go for a job, because when we start doing a job, that time we become distracted about this thing. So I found it, and everything, we all are in a learning phase. We all are learning so many things about ourselves. So I am committed about it, like I'll make videos and
That's
I'll
great.
be more comfortable or more fluent speaker.
Why not? Of course. So, okay, thank you so much, Rahul. It was really nice talking to you. And thank you so
Yeah.
much for answering all of my questions. So, bye bye. Take care. It was really,
Bye.
really nice talking to you.
Bye, Ashutosh. Bye.